Hey everybody, Real with Wes, day one coming at you guys. There's been so much going on leading up to this week, everything else, but it's been great. It's been exciting. We had our August 21st service. If you did not watch that service or was not there, please go back and watch that, man. You want to get updated, see what's going on World Changers Church New York. This is an exciting season for us as a church family. Nicole and I are super excited to step into the role and honor as Dr. Dollar and Pastors Taffi entrusted us to move into this new season as senior pastors of World Changers Church New York. It is an honor and privilege to serve you guys, and that's what we're going to keep doing, is continue to serve you guys and grow. Our best days are ahead of us. Thank you for everyone that was there. It was so amazing to see everybody on August 21st. Just to feel the love and presence of church family. Thank you everybody who reached out, sent messages, all those different things, man. We saw you guys, we loved you, try to respond to a lot of them, but we appreciate that so much. And it's such an honor, once again, just to be able to serve you, serve our man and woman of God in this new capacity as senior pastors, stepping in this. Our best days are ahead. We're so excited. Now, I know there's a lot of questions about where we're meeting, what's going on, this and that. As you can tell, we are in a transition season from the Paradise Theater. We're no longer at the Paradise Theater. We're currently looking for a new church home that is better suited for the needs of you, our congregation, and the best interest. We don't want to just stay in a building because we're there or do something like that. We want to, every time we get an opportunity to vet the situation that is the best interest to serve you, serve our community, and ultimately serve God and the vision that He's put inside of World Changers Church New York. So we've made the decision we're going to find a new church home. We'll let you know as soon as we have done that. We are actively pursuing that. So what do we do now? How do we gather? We're still continuing virtual services. We will continue that always. We'll stream out. We'll do those things. So keep tuning in for now on Saturday at 6 p.m. And then we'll let you know the next time we're going to gather. We're actually looking to do that very soon also. We're going to get a consistency of bringing it back together. So we're just searching venues, rental places, what's the best place, and then what fits your needs, and we're working all together. But we're excited. We got some awesome things coming, and we'll let you know as soon as possible. I encourage you, though, for our New York family, it's going to be really vital, really important to connect with our social media pages, our church, so you can stay well informed. Subscribe to our World Changers Church New York YouTube page. Follow us on our Facebook, World Changers Church New York, not just Creflo Dollar, but World Changers Church New York specifically. Follow us on Instagram so you can keep in the loop on a lot of things. And of course, we'll do our best to make sure we contact you and give you the heads up, because we want to come back together and see you guys. Now, with all that being said, let me actually get into Real with Wes to encourage you. This week, I want to talk about impaired decision making. Impaired decision making. Right now in the season, there are so many things that are trying to impair our decision making, to weaken our decision making, to cause us to see things from an unclear perspective. And if the enemy can get us with misinformation, and when I'm talking about misinformation, I know there's a million things that can go that direction. But really what I want to lean on is the misinformation about our faith in the Word of God and who God is ultimately. We're going to come from that state, because if you got that in order, it comes a lot more where you're understanding grace, which will empower you to make the right decisions, empower change in your life, empower you to be able to see things clearly. If you're understanding the grace of God and how that works, man, so many things will be filtered in the correct light. Instead of me going through all week telling you, make this decision, make that decision, make this decision, this is how you see, and telling you what to do, it's more, go learn about this grace. Get understanding about the grace of God. And when we talk about this with our mission statement, Proverbs 4:7, and all you're getting, get understanding. That's our vision of our church. And then, of course, now we learn, what were we getting our understanding? Understanding grace. And when you understand grace, which is a person, which is Jesus, it'll empower you to see change in your life and change in those around you, and positive change when we say that. So the first thing I just want to encourage you to start off this week, I had so many things I wanted to get into, but I want to encourage you, get to know Jesus. Because when you get to know Jesus, the blindness of darkness, the blindness of all the strife, drama, I'm going to talk about some of those blinders that come throughout the week. Those blinders will begin to fall off as what will happen. And you'll begin to see situations clearly and accurately. Well, what about this going on right now? What's going on with this New York City? What about this with the pandemic? What about this with politics? Man, just take a step back. Understand grace. Allow grace to become the filter, and a lot of those things will start to make sense, and the peace of God will rule in your heart and rise up, and you'll know what to do. You'll know how to respond, because our response has to be a response of, God, I trust you. A response of faith, but a response of, God, I trust you. And when we're in that position of faith, everything is going to filter through. So I encourage you, get more understanding about Jesus. Dig in this word about Jesus. Dig in these messages about Jesus. Dig in this thing as we come back with day 2, 3, 4, 5 all week long. Keep continuously coming back so I can feed you by the Spirit of God the best I know how to through this vessel that, yes, is flawed, but also anointed to do what we're going to do. We're going to keep feeding you in all aspects. So keep coming back. Keep getting your filter adjusted. Keep getting your mind renewed to see things right in the light of Jesus. All right, and man, it's going to bless your lives. But I encourage you guys to keep coming back. We'll keep you updated about things going on around the church. And have an awesome day, and I'll catch you tomorrow.